Hi everyone, when it comes to property, we've mentioned previously in one of our videos that being very close to the numbers is so important when it comes to maximizing your profits and also minimizing your risk. And so you want to invest in property by being very close to the numbers and having a clear oversight of exactly the data behind your property investing decisions. And the best way to do that is by having really good tools or spreadsheets in place that enable you to track, manage, and also have good oversight over the numbers in your property investment portfolio. Now, when it comes to having spreadsheets, we tend to have a couple of different spreadsheets to track different parts of the property investing process, and that's exactly what I'm going to cover for you in this video. The different types of spreadsheets that you need to be able to invest in property effectively. The first type of spreadsheet that you want is to conduct your area analysis. This is where you sift through several different cities and postcodes in the UK to find your ultimate goldmine investment area for property. And now you want a spreadsheet that enables you to track and evaluate several different postcodes, several different cities very quickly and easily. And when I say evaluate, being able to calculate the return on investment or the average return on investment in specific areas in the UK. So this is the first spreadsheet that you need. It's going to be the most high level view of different types of areas, cities, postcodes, and what their average returns are. That way you know where you should be looking in terms of what areas are profitable for property investing. This is the first spreadsheet that you want to have in place. The second spreadsheet is deal analysis. So once you've found a really good profitable investment area, then you want to have a deal analysis spreadsheet. This is where you can evaluate the profitability of not an area, but instead a specific property investment. So when a property comes onto market, you need a spreadsheet where you can plug in the numbers and see what the returns are. Is it 5%, 10%, 15%? And this spreadsheet needs to factor in all the different costs associated with the property investment. It needs to have the asking price as well, the rental amount, and also it needs to also have a bit of a buffer. So if interest rates rise, if the rental income is a little bit lower than expected, if you have void periods, what impact will that have on the profitability of your property? So that deal analysis spreadsheet should incorporate all of this. So the ultimate goal or the outcome here is that you can see if a property is profitable or not with a good level of confidence. That's the purpose of this spreadsheet. The next spreadsheet that you want to have is a refurbishment tracker. This is where you can accurately cost the price of the refurbishment. So then you can see, what are the materials going to cost, what is the time going to cost, what is the refurbishment team going to charge, and you can factor all of this into the property investment. That way you can always keep a good track of all the costs, and also you want to have a bit of a buffer here as well. What if the refurbishment takes a little bit longer than expected or costs a little bit more? You want to factor this in to make sure that you have clear oversight on the numbers for the refurbishment project. And the final spreadsheet that you want to have is a portfolio tracker. This will give you a clear oversight on the profitability of all your different properties. So what are the rental incomes, what are the mortgages amount, what are the rental amounts, what's the profits of all of your different properties, what's the loan to value for all of your different properties. So then you can assess in your portfolio which properties are the most profitable, which ones are the least profitable, which ones are maybe up for renewal in terms of the mortgage, where are areas where you can kind of optimize your portfolio to make even more profits, or maybe even sell certain properties to recycle that money into more profitable properties. But the final thing is that you want a portfolio tracker to have very good oversight on the profitability, the rental income, the cash flow, and also the capital appreciation of all the properties in your portfolio. And that's it for today. These are generally the types of spreadsheets that we like to play with and use when it comes to building out our property portfolio. And again, this is so important because it's going to give you a very good understanding and thorough view on the properties that you look to purchase or the properties that you already have in your portfolio. That's it for today's video. Thank you.